So today we are back.
And we are joined by my best friend Alex.
Yeah.
Peekaboo.
So this is Alex. Say hi.
Hello.
Yeah, so far he said hello and peekaboo. That's a great start.
Beautiful.
I'm sure everything will go.
Because I know content better.
And before we start this video, just note, do not judge us. Me and Harry will be in our pajamas most videos while the 6 weeks holidays are rolling.
So what he's saying is that these two are not normal and I'm the only normal person.
No, what we're saying is me and
you're
George.
wearing normal socks while wearing shorts.
Yeah, so basically we're all idiots. And
Right.
Alex was just forced over here.
Today we're going to be reacting to Cinema Sins Aladdin. Great film, must admit. Not watching the new one.
It was
The
good.
new one was good.
I prefer the old one. That's my opinion.
But everything's wrong with Aladdin. I don't.
Cinema Sins, don't sue me.
Got Robin Williams and then it better have a sin off. In 12 minutes or less.
Yes,
Well done.
spoilers. If you have not seen Aladdin from 1992, in which case, if you haven't, you are weird and I will kill you. I'm joking about that.
Okay, murder plan.
Okay, so shut up now.
There
You're
will
not
be
speaking
spoilers.
first
There
of
will
it.
be spoilers.
Back in the
Just one
mid-90s,
point
Disney's
out-
logo.
Just one point out. It said 12 minutes or less.
Well
The
done.
video's 12
minutes 33.
Fix it.
Everything
So,
wrong with citizens.
Fix it.
Was sucking its own spire.
Oh, I come from a land, from a faraway place.
Narration that is sung? What fresh hell is this?
Yeah.
Hotter than hot in a lot of good ways.
Yes, every Disney movie from your childhood was much more sexual than you remember, evidenced here by this lyric. Clearly talking about all the wonderful ways that Arabian Night
Do you
I'm sorry, but which part of that song
It was like
was sexual?
hotter than hot in a lot of good ways?
yes. Yeah, Disney.
can be hotter than hot. If this all leads to HBO picking up an option on Game of Lamps, I'm totally in. Casual animal abuse.
Yeah, just casual. Blizzard, come here, let me beat you with my stick.
Slide down the hole. Wait, no.
Even hand-drawn movies feel compelled to make tardiness part of their dialogue, even when it serves zero narrative purpose.
The Cave of Wonders.
Funny story, Cave of Wonders was actually my nickname for my college. If you want to make it hard for posers and non-worthy fools to enter, why spout out all rules like this for anyone nearby to hear? Why clarify the why of why you deny this one sly guy's try? A parrot with human teeth.
For a trophy,
probably right
rat.
to speak.
All this for a loaf of bread?
Was about to ask the same question, dog. Can we talk about this laundry line for a second? Wouldn't you need some sort of pulley system to get the clothes out there instead of a single peg? Did they just climb all the way out there to hang their clothes?
You're in trouble if you get caught.
And sometimes not even then. Just ask Alex Rodriguez. This guy is literally swinging a kill sword, a bread thief. I know they chop off thieves' hands here and now, but straight up murder? Is he Dewey Cox's dad and he never realized before how easy it
I
is
think
to
it's
accidentally
only
cut
he's
someone
doing
in
that
half?
because he's done it multiple times.
Except he hasn't got 'em.
Hey, Anakin Skywalker didn't have parents either, and look how he turned out.
Gotta eat to live, gotta still to eat.
Stealing. This man is clearly lying between the nails, so the joke kind of misses the point. Foreshadowing. All the Back to the Future movies had come out by this point, but this film still
Yeah.
wants to act like having the
Wait,
villains land
yeah,
in
Back to the
poop is
Future's
neat,
before
fun,
this.
new, edgy, or hilarious. It's none of those things.
Has he-
It's
have you
honestly
seen
one of my
it?
least
Have you
favorite
do-
things about the Back to the
yeah,
Future movies.
it's his
How is it that
face.
Fabrizio here doesn't give a that men fall from the sky into his livelihood? He should literally give a about this. Here.
Go on, take it.
Flawed hero does a random act of kindness, so we know he or she has a heart of
Well,
gold, and they're
movie.
being a good example for their monkey cliche.
On his way to the palace, I suppose.
Glad these rando crowds positioners just have
Yeah,
to be saying
I
their thoughts
really
out
never
loud. How would we
understood
ever know what was going on? I'm not sinning his sandals. I'm sinning that he can't make up his mind on appropriate footwear. Why is Raja holding a piece of the Heart Undies fabric here when the pants...
Yeah.
Why does person
Wait. He's basically saying that. Why is he holding heart underwear
he should
when
be
there's
holding-
nothing
He
being?
should be holding
It's
his
back to the one to the
It's back to
before this
reality.
one. Why are you picking out just random things like, oh, look at the footwear he's
Yeah,
got?
it's because it's not
That's
like
the
he wants a movie that makes sense, you know.
took a chunk out of were obviously purple. Unless that's a piece of fabric from a different section of the underwear, in which case...
Unless like the inside of his costume is
Must
purple.
be married to a prince by your next birthday. You've only got
Why is
3
it
more
20?
days.
Jasmine has been a prisoner in a castle with only animal friends her entire life and has 3 more days of slight independence before being forced to marry a man and continue to lose her identity. That's dark.
If I
Yeah.
do marry,
But I was thinking.
I want it to be for love.
This feels like a conversation you'd have had way before 3 days until the deadline.
Except you, Raja.
This movie is way too f***ing casual about a tame f***ing tiger. The most trained tigers alive in modern society still nearly killed Siegfried,
I think he's
or
been
Roy,
triggered
or
about the
whoever.
tiger.
I can't remember
Yeah.
which one. Point is, tigers f***ed up.
Ah, Jafar, my most trusted advisor.
Dick Cheney.
Yeah, that will be pretty good.
How long after being hypnotized is he a red-eyed zombie? And if you can do this to people as powerful as the f***ing Sultan, why do you need genie powers? You were already in
Exactly.
charge of an entire country. I love how she
Yeah.
put on sackcloth, but left on the ginormous gold earrings even Mariah Carey would be embarrassed to wear. Jasmine takes an apple from the vendor, gives it to a little kid, and walks away. Look, I know she grew up sheltered in the palace, but she for sure knows that in the market isn't free. Aladdin grabs the sword, hands it to Jasmine, who hides it behind her back, but as they walk away, it's completely missing. Honestly, there are so many animation
Abracadabra.
continuity errors in this thing. Let's just throw on an extra 20 cents and move on.
Let's have the guards extend him an invitation to the palace, shall we?
But you merely saw his image in a f***ing hourglass. How the f*** do the guards know who to look for? This is some nuclear level yada yada, man. The director said, let's have the monkey end up with 2 apples, even though he had 3 just a minute ago and 8 to begin with, because then people will be so confused they won't know if he's an asshole or
No,
not.
I mean,
Do you trust me?
What?
Yeah.
Do you trust me?
Why the f*** would she, dude?
Can't breathe, Jafar.
Jasmine somehow neither sees nor hears this, despite being within a few feet of it.
Death by beheading.
This shit is dark, man. You forgot about it because Robin Williams shows up and everything gets hilarious for a while.
Yeah,
But
my
this
man,
nearly
Robin
as dark
Williams.
as the dark
You know,
parts of
rest in
Humpback.
peace, dude.
I'd remove all the sins right here if instead of comforting Jasmine, Raja just bit her in half like a regular tiger would. I know we're going for a dour mood-setting establishing shot here, but panning down over the chains and I am shocked they built a prison cell with this high a ceiling. And mostly this is just a chain storage facility.
This
All
is-
these
this was
rafter
put on
chains are
animation
doing
for
nothing but
1990.
harmlessly dangling.
Yeah.
Why did Jafar have to cosplay and sell Aladdin on the cave quest via this fake old prisoner guy? Why not just tell him you'll reduce his sentence if he does it, and beat Jafar when you ask? Or just zap him with a
Because then
snake
you might
staff and
not
mind
trust
control him.
him.
Wait, didn't the cat
Alright.
say earlier that... So why is Abu able to waltz in there too? Before you claim that it's because he's an animal, there are a couple
Oh.
problems with that monkey business.
That
First,
little
he
monkey
certainly counts when he
person
sets
is
off a
fully
booby
monkey.
trap by touching the loot. And second, if animals didn't
If I
matter,
was too surely
Why
Jafar would have
could-
just sent a monkey in there.
Jafar just sent in Iago in the first place and let him swoop in and grab the lamp. Abu is kind of a little bitch. This is a golden chicken. This is a golden Stay Puft Marshmallow Man peeking out from behind a cauldron. Just FYI.
I think he knows what it is.
What, why just in that,
No one
bro?
will be seated during the how the big is this goddamn cave anyway portion of the movie. Good thing they spent 60 seconds befriending the Ex Machina carpet before they came in here, huh? Let's just say that for this section, a luck dragon started a coincidence cherub in a threesome
I'm
with
the
an
kind of
advantage
person
angel.
that's, I'm the kind of
This scene
person
is
that's
their
like,
baby.
that's kind of
I
bad
think
movie.
when I first watched this, I was like 3 years old when I first watched this. And I
To
was
be
like,
honest,
I have a crush on that carpet.
to be honest, George,
Yeah.
none of us, or the people that are watching care.
No, but genuinely, at 3 years old, I was like,
Giving
I have a
you the
crush on
finger.
this carpet.
Honestly, with a boulder this big, I'm calling bullshit on carpet wriggling free with its own
No
strength.
talking whatsoever.
No.
Whoever he was,
No.
he's long gone with that lamp.
Oh, come on. You can cartoon physics the silly stuff, but the important plot points too? Abu really has somewhere to store a lamp that big? Yeah, monkeys might fly out of my butt, and then have lamps fly out of their butts.
10,000 years!
But not one off
will
for
give
Robin
you
Williams.
Such a crick in the neck! Right here for your very much wish fulfillment.
Even in 1992, the Ed Sullivan Show reference probably missed its audience by about 30
Yeah,
years.
that's
What's
great.
next? A Groucho Marx reference?
They're not trying to
Bring people back from the dead. It's not a pretty picture. I don't like doing it.
Setting aside that all 3 of these rules are very plot convenient? No, never mind. Send that. But also, what do you mean you don't like doing it? Doesn't that mean that you've done it, even though you just said it was a rule that you couldn't do it? There's a difference between not wanting to do something and not being allowed to.
Well, if you don't want to do it, then he's
Well,
not going to
anything
do
from
it. He's a
50 Shades of
genius.
Grey, that difference must be negotiated during this contract phase.
We should do everything with rock.
Can't do
You
it.
smell.
We should do everything
We
with
gotta
Well,
keep
if he
his
wants a
out
cookie,
tonight.
then he can get a cookie.
And his
You
chump
can wish
daughter.
anything.
You
can
don't,
do it.
though. Just
Once
use the
Prince
snake
gets
staff
Prince.
and hypnotize him or her.
You don't
Both
pay
of
him
them
master
honestly
can
don't
have Prince.
understand Jafar at
No, only if the master commands he can get Prince.
No.
So it's basically.
He has a house in his lap. He just stood there in his like little cabana, like.
Pringle.
That's not.
Yeah, Pringles. You know, Pringle. They're not really in there.
The new Aladdin actually explains that pretty much. That it's not a house, it's just trapped in a lamp.
All. He's like Leonardo DiCaprio on a mile-long yacht, lying on a bed of cash, surrounded by naked models, getting a hand job from the literal hand of God, looking up into the sky and saying, "Something is missing in my life."
I love the way your foul little mind works.
Hey, we'll handle the obvious puns around here, mister.
You will order the princess to marry me.
Hold up. Serious f***ing question time. Why the f*** would Jafar do this, instead of just mind-controlling Jasmine herself?
You're so old.
That's racist.
Now try your best to stay calm.
Not racist.
Brush up your Sunday salon.
Literally everyone is taken in by this f***ing song and dance, and ultimately Aladdin didn't need a genie, he just needed a Broadway production.
Then come and meet a spectacular coterie.
This movie just employed the use of the word coterie, and I'm almost ready to take a sin off for not dumbing down its lyrics. But then again, I did have to do research on what it meant, so here's a sin for you and another 5 for your spectacular coterie to share amongst each other. Wait, what?
I'm an excellent judge of character.
Oh, excellent, Judge. Yeah, sure. Not.
Remember the not joke? That was super 90s. We should bring it back. I'm serious. Not.
You remind me of someone I met in the marketplace.
I've never understood why Aladdin doesn't come clean here. It's obvious they hit it off before, and he doesn't need her to think he's a prince to marry her. He actually is a prince! The movie makes it seem like he thinks he needs to impress her, but doesn't he already have plenty of evidence to the contrary?
You trust me?
Aladdin's suit is clearly a full sleeve and secured at the wrist, but when he reaches for Jasmine, his arm is bare. Little known trivia, this is because it's not actually Aladdin's arm. This shot was a pickup, and it's the arm of a stagehand named Kevin, who stood in for the day. He was wearing without the tank top, but the producers didn't want to pony up and fix it intentionally. This is so dangerous. This magic carpet is turning this cloud into the poop emoji, and now you will never be able to unsee it. You are welcome. That being said, I f***ing love the A Whole New World sequence, and it gave me chills even while I was watching it for sin purposes. 2 sins off. What's worse, this movie's obsession with apples, or Aladdin's constant use of his f***ing elbow as an apple delivery device? This flower is clearly on Jasmine's left in the real world and in the water, considering that this is the second time this movie has forgotten how to mirror correctly. I'm adding 5 sins in the hopes it will cause the movie to take some time to reflect.
I sometimes dress as a commoner, to escape the pressures of palace life.
So he steals food all the time and lies more than an American politician.
No.
Whoa, that's definitely murder. The only reason it's not is because Genie saves his life, but these guys don't know that's gonna happen. I told you the was darker than you remembered. Coincidental rubbing is a bad screenwriting technique, but it would make an excellent name for a song burglar.
I can't help you unless you make a wish.
Except you did earlier. And sure, maybe he was tricking you then, but still, you did it, so you could do it now. And really, the fact that you manufacture a wish to do it might be more of an asshole move. Jafar spotting the lamp right now is just lazy writing.
What if they find out I'm not really a prince?
Sorry if I'm repeating myself here. Who am I kidding? I'm not sorry. But you are really a prince. The wish wasn't to look like a prince. It was to be a prince. You aren't a fraud. You took a shortcut. And that's just working smarter, not harder.
I can't wish you free.
Aladdin has another wish before needing to free the genie. Damn you writers for driving a wish-shaped wedge between the best buds just to build tension. He never used that second wish. Genie just made an assumption.
Then you will cower!
What reason?
Okay, let's just say now, every Disney film that went, or Pixar film that went straight to DVD is rubbish.
Yeah.
Including the
Every
two
sequel?
Aladdins. Every sequel or prequel.
I actually liked the King of Thieves.
Even the Aladdin ones.
Bow before a
Toy Story
sorcerer!
4.
All the mind control.
Like has Pixar.
I don't know.
Toy Story
I
2.
don't know.
Okay, Toy Story, amazing film. Toy Story 2, shite. Toy Story 3, amazing film. Toy Story 4, amazing film.
It was
I think,
Toy Story
no, Toy Story 4 was
No.
the best.
I like Toy Story 4.
I think it was the best Toy Story film.
George is that kind of guy that says,
I don't
oh, I
like
hate
Toy
it.
Story.
I hate
like
it.
to love films like
I only like Love Actually. That's my favourite.
I only like Love Island.
I didn't, no, because I didn't watch Love Island. I didn't like Toy Story 4 because I just found it boring.
My favourite Disney film is Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Boring? Yeah,
This is my
I
favourite.
find most reality films instead of Disney animated films or Disney.
I hate reality
Pixar.
TV shows.
I
It's
hate reality TV.
bad, but reality
Magic you were
films.
doing
You
earlier?
watch
I
reality
thought you already
TV shows
were
all the
so
time. That's exactly what Love
Back to
Island is.
Agrabah. Let's go.
None of you should have any f***ing clue what direction to go to get there, though. Just
Harry?
FYI.
Hey, it's good to see you.
Harry. When we went camping,
That's when you went camping.
When we went camping.
When you went camping.
when Mum, Rachel and Frankie were watching Love Island, did I go out with Dad, Harrison, Matt,
And me.
and you?
The second time round, yes.
yeah.
No, because we were both in our pajamas and me and Abby were playing outside in our pajamas and we went, can we go with you? And Dad was like, no, you're in your pajamas.
Okay.
Reduced to this, Jasmine.
Is there a way that we could really emphasize that Jafar is an asshole? We can have him literally put Jasmine in chains. What if he also spit on her? We're close. What if he did it all while eating an apple? Daryl, you're a genius.
Now, Pussycat.
Seems necessary. Hot damn, this guy is the most observant guy ever.
How many times do I have to kill you, boy?
Once? Which you never even personally attempted, even though you've had plenty of opportunities?
Technically
Get the
twice.
point?
Like here, for instance. Instead of creating a barrier with these swords, maybe just impale him with them. You could have even used the same pun.
Well, no problem. You still got one wish left. Just say the word and you're a prince again.
Damn it, movie. He's not just the con artist formerly known as a prince. He's still a prince. What took that wish away? Why did it get reversed? The wishes have expiration dates? He has 2 wishes. Aladdin was unconscious when Genie decided to save him. This is bullshit. Okay, so Genie is free now, but he's still got powers, right? He's still doing a bunch of magic. Can't he just help Aladdin as a favor, instead of it having to be a wish?
From this day forth,
He does after the
princess
films,
shall
in the
marry
sequels.
whoever she deems worthy.
Well, that was easy. Too bad he couldn't have done that back in the beginning of the movie. Then Aladdin could have just used his wishes on something more important, like infinite genies.
You can't wish for infinite wishes, and that technically counts.
Oh, hell.
Oh my god!
Oh no, no, watch this. This
Good video.
is really funny.
We'll give 110%.
That's impossible. No one can give more than 100%.
Oysters, clams, and cockles!
I'm gonna have to report you.
I sound like a movie.
Throw me the idol. Give him the whip.
Sometimes you feel so
You're just
trapped.
Jinx, buy me a Coke.
Sparky, here's the deal. What is your position on breast?
And that is the video. That was. It was just trying to get the sync out, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it. That was great. I love Aladdin, 1992.
Yeah, it was a good film.
Rating out of 10?
Aladdin,
Yeah.
a good 7. It's
Yeah.
not my favourite, it's my least favourite.
Yep.
Rating your own.
9.
I'd say 7.5.
Okay, so we'll see you on our next video, or those 2 next video. I might not be here.
You're leaving.
No.
Bye.
Bye!